Good morning from Memphis. It is 4:45 a.m. on the morning of March 4th, Friday, 2022, and I just got done helping a friend of mine out. He needed some assistance, so I went over to help him out. Plus, I'm a bit of a night owl anyway, so I didn't mind. And I'm glad I was able to be of assistance. So, on my way back, I happened to see Venus poking above the horizon. Thought I'd make a quick space video. It's the first time it's been visible in 2022. It was visible toward the end of 2021 in the west. It's now the morning star as it orbits inside the Earth's orbit, the second planet from the sun. So it's always either the morning or the evening star. It's right in the middle of the screen here, just to the left of that street light. You can see how bright it is. The brightest object after the sun and the moon, which is pretty cool. A little bit of trivia for you. What's the third brightest object in the sky? It would be Venus. It's 9/10 the mass of Earth and 95% its diameter. No natural satellites of its own, but it does have a thick, heavy atmosphere of carbon dioxide, 90 times heavier than Earth's atmosphere, so the pressures are like the bottom of an ocean. And with the temperature, it's closer to the sun than we are, so the carbon dioxide just causes the surface temperature to heat up. Just an ungodly temperature, close to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, about 870 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's totally unlivable at the surface. But there have been hints of possible life in the upper atmosphere where the temperatures are much more Earth-like. So during this decade of the 2020s, we plan to send some balloon-type spacecraft similar to, say, the Goodyear blimp that are going to hang out in Venus's upper atmosphere and study it. See what they can find out. I think it would be really cool if we could actually create like a city in the clouds, as in the second Star Wars movie, The Empire Strikes Back. But be that as it may, Venus is now the morning star, where it was the evening star throughout most of 2021. It's now the morning star. So I figured I'd better make a video of it now, since I'm very rarely up at this hour of the morning unless I've stayed up. It is unlikely that I will get up at this hour of the morning, although that could happen. If I go back to flying, it will probably happen again. I'll go back to being a morning person, but for now, about the only time I'm up at this hour of the morning is if I've stayed up. But it really is pretty out here, and driving on the roads was most enjoyable tonight, early this morning, with very little traffic. Relatively little traffic. It was just almost peaceful, if that's possible to imagine, on the streets of Memphis. Be that as it may, it's a pretty morning. Clear skies. There's some summer constellations already visible. Let's see if we can pick out Scorpio. That's right up over here. I'm going to zoom in. That star is called Antares. It's in the constellation Scorpius, or Scorpio the Scorpion, which is very much a summer constellation. But since it's so early in the morning, these summer constellations are visible. Usually when we think of a constellation in a particular season, we're thinking of the early evening hours, or basically the constellation rising at sunset and setting at sunrise. But at this point, the summer constellations are rising closer to sunrise. But that's a red giant star, many times brighter and larger than the sun, called Antares in the constellation Scorpius the Scorpion. Back over here to Venus. We see that it's getting higher on the horizon, blazing like a bright beacon. I don't know if I'm the only person in Memphis that notices this, but I always enjoy the sky, whether it's early in the morning or late at night. Thank you for watching.